GTA 6 may be the last great monument of the old gaming world. Released right before video games stopped being products and become prompts, platforms, and fully personalized worlds. Elden Ring, Red Dead Redemption, The Witcher 3, The Last of Us, Halo. GTA 6 will be the last video game of its kind. The only paradigm we've ever known is probably ending. We waited for those big games. The hype builds with every trailer and meme until the energy is palpable.
Shut up and take
Just
my
get
money.
this game onto my PC or console. Just take my money. GTA is a pyramid mega project built by thousands of people, hundreds of millions of dollars, over a decade of development, all leading to one launch day. But by the time GTA VII would normally come out, the world of gaming may not work that way anymore. Games may not be things us gamers wait 10 years for. They may be things that are generated in a weekend by some sweat with a knockoff Chinese AI model and a boosted graphics card. Personalized, remixed, Robloxified, Minecraftified, creativity unlocked by the masses, AI game slop.
And giving a little update on the absolute craziness going on out there in the AI world.
True shiners that burn away that slop and light the way for the 2030s in gaming. No one knows the future, but its signs and portents can be read in the way these big gaming industry leviathans move. How Sony and Microsoft deal with memory chip shortages, AI, layoffs, and a business model that seems to be cracking under its own weight. And GTA 6 may be the final boss of that old paradigm. The king that destroys his own monarchy. The palace of our nostalgia is now a ruin. To be clear, GTA 6 is not just another sequel. Rockstar has finally, officially, set it for November 19th, 2026 on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. And Take-Two says it's the biggest, most immersive evolution of the series yet. That's putting it mildly. We come to expect huge things with the franchise now. But it's not a franchise anymore. It's evolved beyond even that. GTA V launched in 2013. More than a decade later, GTA V and GTA Online are still major contributors to Take-Two's revenue. GTA V has sold more than 230 million units since launch. And who keeps buying it? Is there somebody on Earth that hasn't played GTA V and is now coming to it for the first time? Like some hidden Shangri-La Valley, some Shambhala Valley. Oh man, that makes me remember Uncharted 2. God, that was such a good game. So many good memories playing with my little brother. Just Uncharted. The donut Drake, you can make them like the cheat code to make them like huge.
Go.
That was good times. But that's the point. The game isn't a game. It's a living world product. Ironically or unironically, if you're Zuckerberg, it's like a metaverse, an actual fun one. GTA V's online kept updating and changing and morphing to encompass the gamers who play in its sandbox. GTA 6 is not release the game, sell copies, move on. It's how do we create a world for a decade or more? And this might be how do we create a world that can evolve for 2 to 3 decades or more? Literal generations have passed under GTA 5. Millennials playing it, and Gen Z, now Gen Alpha, like it just keeps going. If GTA 7 ever comes out, we will be old men and women in a nursing home. That'll be our nursing home bingo, like wheel us up in wheelchairs and play GTA 7. The first reason GTA 6 might be the last game of its kind is simple Jack. AAA game development is becoming absurd. Bigger worlds, better graphics, more voice acting, more animation, more systems, more updates, more platforms, more marketing, more risk, long tail and short tail. AAA development costs can reach $300 million. And the gaming industry feels that AI can shorten development cycles and reduce costs. And that is only the official respectable number. GTA 6 is rumored to be far above that. Sticker shock, homie. Possibly one of the most expensive entertainment projects ever made. Even if the exact number is debated, the larger point is obvious. Very few companies on Earth can even attempt something like this. This is why the industry has become so painfully risk-averse. If a game costs hundreds of millions of dollars, they're not going to take weird creative swings. They're just going to make sequels. They're going to stick to their safe IP. They'll chase the live and microservices, the mobile gaming model. Its battle passes all the way down. They want whales. They want investor confidence. Because one thing I've realized in my life as a gamer and a consumer is that fun doesn't maximize shareholder value. More money does. So now we're in a strange world. Games are technically bigger than ever, but creatively, the business model often makes them feel smaller. And the industry is already cracking under the weight. GDC's 2026 State of the Game Industry report found that 28% of surveyed game professionals had been laid off in the previous 2 years. And at AAA studios, 2/3 of respondents said that their companies had layoffs. People are getting axed left and right. You all read that tweet from the Xbox CEO a couple months ago. I woke up to that, read it, and felt so many emotions. The heads of these gaming giants are trying to navigate memory chip shortages, AI, declining margins, and strategies that used to work falling by the wayside. This is the background that GTA 6 is launching into. Not a healthy industry by any means, an industry in flux. Now for the big unknown force, AI. For most of video game history, the distance between imagining a game and making that game was enormous. Man, I remember watching those God of War, like the making of video game thing on the discs, like the concept art, the level design, all the different stuff they had to do, the race to E3. That was so fun. Who else remembers watching those on those discs? The God of War 1, 2, and 3. Man, you could have the idea back in the day. I want to do a haunted open-world detective game set in ancient Rome. But then what? You need programmers, artists, animators, level designers, writers, sound designers, engine specialists, QA testers, money, time, and probably several nervous breakdowns, and things thrown at the wall, literally and figuratively. AI is making that all a quick-time event. Vibe coding a big game is coming, for better or worse. And the studio heads know this, in the video game industry and in Hollywood. Unity's 2026 AI tools are already built directly into the editor. Their in-editor assistant can understand a live Unity project, write scripts, modify scenes, create prefabs, and help verify the changes. Unity also has these generators for sprites, textures, scene layouts, animations, audio, and placeholder assets from prompts. Roblox is moving in the same direction.
In the AI world.
In April 2026, Roblox said that 44% of its top 1,000 creators were already using Roblox Assistant, or third-party AI tools through their MCP to plan, build, and test games. And Roblox is building those agentic workflows for planning, building, and testing. And Google's Project Genie is even more radical. Google says that Genie lets users create, explore, and remix interactive worlds from text and images, with Genie 3 generating the path ahead in real time as the user moves. It still has some pretty big limits, including 60-second generations and imperfect control. But the direction is obvious. The writing is on the wall. 60 seconds now, this is toddlers playing with block stuff, but pretty soon it will be on the level of creating and generating whole levels. You know what? AI helps developers make games faster. Nah, dude, this is the beginning of a whole different medium. A game that is not fully authored in advance, a world that forms as we move through it. More like a simulation. Wait, are we in a video game that's being developed in real time? We might, keyword might, live in a future where you don't ask, what game should I buy next? But what game do I want to exist right now? The author of Neuromancer, William Gibson, said that the future is already here. It's just not evenly distributed. I personally don't think AI-generated games will instantly replace Rockstar. A prompt is not the same as a masterpiece. Did Michelangelo prompt the Statue of David? Did someone vibe code The Last of Us? A generated environment is not the same as an emotionally satisfying, mechanically coherent, deeply human experience. Even the newer research on AI-native games sees this. Generative AI can create the dialogue, create the quests, characters, images, and worlds at runtime. But the central design problem is turning that all into a coherent human experience. Last time I get philosophical, I promise, but soul recognizes soul. So no one is vibe coding GTA 6 in a weekend. I've seen these posts on social media where they're just like, oh, I vibe coded a level of GTA 6 in one night. And then I look at it and I'm like, no, dude, just stop. You're lying. You didn't do that. So all that is not the real threat. The real threat is abundance. A glut of more personalized games hitting the market. Yeah, most of them may be slop, but there will also be thousands of strange, personal, niche, emotionally specific games that no AAA studio would ever fund. A game about your hometown. Maybe a game based on your favorite historical period. Assassin's Creed will never touch some ones you really want. Or maybe a game that mixes Red Dead Redemption with Dante's Inferno or Paradise Lost. A game where you and your friends are the main characters. A game that only needs to be amazing to 10,000 people, not 100 million. Paradigm shift. Pop a wheelie on the zeitgeist.
Certificate now includes a deep dive into vibe coding. I'm Amar, and I lead.
My thought is that GTA 6 may be the last game everyone cares about. Remember those times standing outside for a midnight release, or you and your friends talk about the game all day at school and then you race home right after it's done, bust out the math homework or even just skip it just to play that one game, just to hop on with your friends? Like, I think we're going to lose that, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's like I'm attending a funeral for someone who hasn't died yet. But maybe it's just a crappy cultural prediction, a prediction of fragmentation. GTA 6 is the last game where everyone is watching the same countdown. The last game where the launch feels like a global event. Some people will live in GTA Online. Some will live in Fortnite, Roblox. Some will play AI-generated worlds. Some will vibe code personal games. Some will follow creators who make small experimental masterpieces every month. Like, I want to play an ancient Roman horror game inspired by Dark Souls. Who's going to create that? So, will GTA 6 be the last video game? Obviously not. But it might be the last video game of that old-time religion. The giant launch, the 10-year Odyssey wait, the studio as monolith, the game as monument.